Just go get like one of those $15 mics. Hell, like the Rock Band, like you remember the game Rock Band? Grab the microphone from that. That works. And just bring it to your local. It doesn't need to be great. You can try it out.
That's what our roots are. You know, everyone's got to start somewhere. But these two, I mean, let's get into this match here because these two are, as you were saying, the pinnacle of MD currently, and they will scrap. I'm anticipating this match to be a fast one, win or lose for either.
Yeah, Enhanced, I would say over time, has steadily become more calm with his swinging. He still swings. He's always been a swinger. He's always been someone who will just hit buttons if he can. But he's been less sporadic about it, and he chooses his options well. It's also helped that he plays Cloud, which is definitely a character that has many options to just press buttons.
I feel like in the macro game, like when you're learning how to play, if you are an aggressive player, and I think it's easier to learn how to play aggressive and then tone it back than to be a defensive player and learn how to play aggressive. Because defensive players tend to get so much reward early on because it's hard for people to crack defense. They're like, oh yeah, I'm nice at the game. But they crumble when they come across a solid offense all around. So I think Enhanced definitely took the right route, and it's showing because he's in Winter Finals. And what a recovery from Pink. From both of them, really, but yeah.
Yeah, Pink was staying out perfectly out of like that general threat range where Cloud can actually punish you off stage, and he knew the fact that he knew like the exact trip he could get there to make it back and deal with it was actually rather smart.
Exactly. But Pink did need to angle his shield right there, managing to weave around and find that down smash. One of Min Min's faster options right there. Great presence of mind from Pink to get that kill.
You honestly don't see that down smash used, because those type of down smashes are typically used to two-frame a bit. You see it from like Fox, a little bit of Falco. Wolf doesn't have like the same animation, but it's practically the same, I would say. Like, you know, it's kind of just those moves like, well, the whole point of the down smash is the hit ledge, it feels like. Min Min doesn't need that because she has arms.
Yep.
And historically, those are like quite a bit better, so you don't typically see that option because up smash, I believe, is also faster. So even if like, it's purely if they're behind you and at the ledge is the only time you see that move.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Nice reaction right there from Pink Fresh, waiting for that dash attack to come through. And Enhanced does have a habit of doing that. You know, it's good to swing out of the ledge. It's easier than jumping out, and it's a lot smarter and safer too. But when you get too predictable with it, Pink always has a punish on lock.
Yeah, and it's also just benefited from like Min Min. Pink has always been a smart player. He knows he knows his characters that he plays. He's typically like among the better players of said characters whenever he tries.
Absolutely.
It's just helps that Min Min's simply the tool. Oh, that's dead.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. It looks like he was touching ledge practically.
Yeah, the game's sometimes just coded weird with ledges and stuff. However, there was a slight possibility that if he drifted, he started to drift outwards. If he continued to drift in, you could wall jump off the wall. Off the middle wall.
Yeah.
And you could potentially get a wall jumped up beat, but that's also not even sure if he could go through with that. Like, you know, if he was even going to be actionable, if he would have gone to the ledge, etc. So, unfortunate situation there. That's not going to be enough. I don't think we're going to see a stage change.
Yeah, probably not.
These are two top-tier characters who benefit heavily from this stage, so I don't see any chance of switch off unless like the next game is really bad. Oh wait, is he dead? Oh, he saved the jump.
Kept his jump. Wait, this still sucks. Okay.
Thank God Min Min cannot change like all the arms. Like can you? That was smart.
Oh, sneaky stuff. Pink has been kind of like jumping or stalling his momentum since cross slash hit so high at the beginning. That was a good way to get a little semi-spike in there.
And on top of that, it just completely halts momentum.
Yep.
You get hit, so you just, if you don't have enough drift, you can't drift in as Min Min.
Some of the worst air drift in the game. Yeah. Atrocious.
Good down smash there.
That sends it such a bad angle for Cloud. That's really smart.
Yeah. Wall jump. No, he didn't get to it. I think you saw him pull back early. That's like the main issue. That is a wall, so you can wall jump off of it. However, Enhanced pulled back too early because you can't see it just due to the way the camera works in this game.
Object permanence is hard.
Yeah. You have to like, unless like, you know, someone else is off stage, or if someone's on it, you're just not seeing that wall. So you have to just pray that you get to it in time. And Enhanced knew he would have been able to make that back, but I'm saying he pulled back too early. It was kind of screwed him over in the end.
I'm pretty sure that there's some low parts in the center where the wall also doesn't exist too, because that problem happens in Yoshi. Is the wall only exists where the like actual physical like you can see it is.
But I mean, I know you can go pretty far. Like
you can definitely go
I've
deep.
abused that middle quite a bit.
Yeah.
But, like, fun fact, Mac can make it back from the bottom of the stage if he uses that wall, because his wall jump is amazing. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good wall jump. But that's a pretty good back air right there, too. Enhanced PV, sneaking that one in there, taking away that stock. And now, Pink, he's, going to be looking for that ram nair into forward air. But Enhanced, I think he's privy to that. He's probably going to be just taking those short hops and, throwing out those blade beams. Just trying to get some space, playing that mid-range really well. But Pink eventually finds what he's looking for. This sucks. Yeah. Oh, good recovery. But you're still dead. Yeah, see ya.
That was a smash stack megawatt too. That wasn't even like the tilt. You were just dead from the second you let go of that one.
Yeah. Okay.
And like this is kind of an obvious thing, especially after all this time. I do like how mid-range players realize that you can still, after a jump, you can immediately press a button and it pokes above the ledge because it's some extra pressure from off stage.
Gotta clear the stage.
It's a really simple thing, but let's be honest. How many simple things have you not thought about your character until you saw a Twitter clip 3 years later?
Oh, I mean, that's entirely true. The smart stuff is easy to come up with because it's just a natural extension. The simple stuff is the stuff that's like, oh, that's so easy that I never thought of it.
It's like this Steve Wall like thing. You know, instead of being behind the wall, you put your back to the wall to take off it. Like that's such a on paper simple thing. What was that up? I think he was trying to potentially. Ledge jump with it, but
sense.
didn't get the drift off it, and he just ended up being on stage.
Yeah.
It ended up being completely fine. You know, he ended up taking the stock in the game and tying it up. But if he can continue that pressure, you heard the yeah, I'm like 90% sure that was just a song in the game. Wouldn't be surprised.
A little buzzing?
Maybe.
I think that happens when phones are close to the mic cable as well.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe they're not shielded as they need to be. But hey, I mean, it's not happening now. What is happening is this game number 3, 1-1 apiece, and this juggle was looking pretty bad for Pink right there. Took a lot of damage, but actually dealt it right back in the blink of an eye.
We talked about Cloud's ability to press buttons. That's not my kill. His damage output is huge. Like, it's a guy with a giant sword. I would hope so.
Aww.
So yeah, a few characters can crawl underneath. The most prominently being like Snake and Wii Fit. Although, there's a lot of there's just a lot of moves in this game that have like fruit block shift. Like both of these characters have the anime down tilt, which is the slide across one, and low profile is quite a bit, and that's so much damage.
Okay, yeah, but overextended on that one. That's just an easy pickup right there for Enhance. And you know what he's looking for. You know that cross slash on the ledge. Okay, throws out that blade beam, just barely whiffs, almost, or it actually would have been enough to kill there. Don't get hit by that. There you go.
Enhance has been just ready to let that rip recently, just from playing him quite a bit recently, as well as watching quite a bit of sets. If you start standing at the ledge for too long, he will just stand, like, look at you, and then start charging that up smash.
Well, I mean, he didn't die for it.
Yeah, and if Pink decided to get up there, he would have died. However,
probably
there's a good chance. Yeah, with that charge and a little bit of the rage that he had, I would hope he. Honestly, I'm gonna say I hope Pink would have died there, because that's Min would be way too. That
down smash is so important in this matchup I'm seeing. The angle that sends at is just abysmal for Cloud. It functionally forces him to either burn or jump or recover low. That's just a win-win for you.
Yeah, but on top of that, you were talking about it. Either forcing an air dodge or go low. That one situation, Enhance somehow managed to do both.
yeah. So you're double dead.
Yeah, he used his air dodge and then drifted out and down. It's so much pressure. Realistically, Enhance doesn't really have much right now that's going to allow him to kill off this limit. Yeah, he's just gonna use it to go high.
Because Good job landing on the platform there. If you landed on the stage, you likely would have died to a powered-up dragon with a megawatt.
He also, his shield's super low, which you see there with the shield poke.
Yeah. Easy pickup, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah. It might have actually been worse for him to get hit by the little weak hit.
I mean, it definitely was. That weak hit sent a weird angle too. Like, it's not like it didn't send like specifically far. It just sends. It's odd because the angle it sends at, plus just the fact that it has a little bit amount of hit stun on it, is a bit funny because you don't know exactly when you can act. You expect, you either don't expect to get hit by it at all, or sometimes you just expect for your hit stun to be based off the strong hit of Megawatt, not Megawatt, of Ram instead of the weak hit of it.
Yeah, man, Enhanced grew up so much.
I remember. Go on.
I was just talking to Isaac at the like out front, and I was like, "Wait, how old are you now? Like 20, 21?" He's like, "I'm 24." I'm like, "What? What? How many years has it been?"
Enhanced can legally buy lottery tickets next year.
What?
Yeah, I remember when this kid wasn't even like, didn't even have to worry about reading the driver's manual. Like,
yeah, he was out here when he was like 13.
He got PR'd when he was 13.
Yeah.
Which is like, I remember this kid used to consistently like DM me like his Beyblades, or he would call me random at in class and he's like, "Do you want to see my Beyblades?" And he just,
Beyblades are hype though.
They are pretty cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's pretty dope.
I've been trapped by
TikTok. He's dead.
Oh yeah, nice. I was trapped by the TikTok algorithm for a bit, and now I'm on Beyblade TikTok. And it's such a deep rabbit hole because I loved those toys when I was a kid. I almost want to get back into them as an adult.
See, it actually took me so long to realize the metal saga, or whatever the one that came out like 2010 was not the original ones.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole one before that. Like good drift back. I spent a bit ago watching the first season. I'm not like an anime guy. I just wanted to watch.
They're fun.
Beyblade. And I watch it, and it makes no sense. But boy, do they be Beyblading.
They do be blading. Listen, the theme song for Beyblade Metal Burst is... Oh, that's fire as that spike right there. Okay. A 3-stock at that. While we were talking about Beyblades, it was the power-up.
Yeah.
Enhanced
was the power.
Yeah. Enhanced her was talking about Beyblades. Like, hold up, Beyblades. Let me finish this so we can talk. All right? Listen, the new set just dropped. The arena has the little ridges on the side. So, like, they pretty much, whenever you touch the side, it, like, spins at, like, Mach 5. It's fast as hell. Beyblades are hype.
My favorite thing about Stick, so shout out to like Kowtow and Stick Drift crew, is for the last 2 or maybe 3. I know the last 2 confirmed at least. They had a Beyblade side bracket, like $1.
That's high.
There's a guy who brought it like everything. It was $1 to enter, so it wasn't like a commitment or anything. You could just kind of fool around with it, and then yeah, I mean, you're spending a Smash and also playing with Beyblades. That sounds hype.
Bro, I'm about to start like getting back into Beyblades.
Like, unironically, can we just like as a community didn't get hit by the first. I don't even think that would have killed, but that's still damage you lost on it.
Yeah. If you got hit by all of them, it would have been pretty close, honestly.
Yeah, it definitely would have at least. It definitely would have sent further, but still a nice comfortable lead. I don't get how he gets these grabs.
I think that's a Game 4 or Game 5 empty jump grab right there. Because you're so used to him swinging at every single opportunity, there's almost no reason not to as Cloud. That way, when you get hit by the empty jump grab, you're actually just sure.
Those arms actually do such a great job at dealing with the blade beam. Because it just goes through the first. Ooh,
force the jump.
There Mensa. It is. It even went through it and continued. It didn't immediately get stopped by it.
Yeah.
But still gonna lose that stock first. That second hit didn't even hit him. That was literally just a grounded hit of it.
Wow, at that dash attack not connecting, but Pink still gets a little bit of pressure. But I think if he eats like another hit or 2, this might just spiral out of control. Yeah, Pink had mashed that reversal knowing that something had to be done. But now you're in the cloud zone. You're in the skies. Okay. Burns that limit.
Oh, but messing up, then now you're going to be able to hit the ledge with it. See, I think it's specifically starting up. We saw that one set up. That's not an awful Cloud. But it could also, DIing down in this game, it actually impacts like the angle significantly. You don't expect it to affect it as hard as it does. But I've seen people just be bouncing off stages sometimes with that.
Yeah.
And I imagine that a lot of times Enhanced is like holding down for fastballs, and it just ends up getting hit by it as well. That's going to be dead.
Nice. Sniped, yeah. The sweet spot as well. All right, so Pink staying alive a bit. I say it every week, Min a rage monster. You can never count this character out until you have like a full stock lead, but Enhance is trying to make sure that happens pretty soon.
And just in general, a lot of characters in this game have speed, but I'm gonna say this with quotes, lack of range. Or like, you know, a considerably, comparatively poor range. But you have a lot of characters who have great range, with rather poor speed. Like Min-Min's, like Violet's is another example. Cloud is like, he is an exception of, rather than having like, you know, poor distance tools or spacing stuff. He's a rather fine.
Yeah,
and
he has a sweet spot of everything.
He's got that speed, and it helps him Min-Min because Min-Min can't do it all against Cloud. She has to choose her options even like better, and we've seen how like as the meta goes on, a lot of these characters that we just assumed would be exploded by these offstage like arms and stuff. Have just found ways to get around it. They've adapted. They've learned the game. And we're seeing that quite a bit from Enhance. He is only like that should be the game,
yeah,
right?
that's easy to pick up. No, I thought he was just gonna drop down there.
Yeah, choosing not to roll in either. That's dead.
Yeah,
he's just waiting for that one.
Easy dash attack. Dap it up. Respect from both players. I mean, someone in the chat said it. Pink might have been playing Smash since before enhancedpv was alive, and I don't think that's quite true, but I think it's pretty close. Like,
okay, yeah.
My cardinal rules never do math on stream, so I feel like
I believe Enhance was like 2005. Brawl came out 8, so. But
yeah,
there's a really
like
realistic chance that, like, you know, Pink definitely wasn't playing it like competitively like that. But it was a realistic. Well, I mean, was Pink like a melee guy? Because this was like early melee too.
Yeah, no, he wasn't a melee guy, but
yeah, so like he was definitely. I'm sure he was aware of Smash's existence. I believe. I refuse to believe anybody who still plays Smash to this day, like, or like, you know, who are like been around the scene this long, did not grow up with the existence of Smash in general.
Yeah,
like, I refuse to believe that.
Yep. I mean, I do know that Pink started very, very early in Brawl. He was around before I started going to tournaments like 2010-ish. So he probably was playing around 2008 or 9. So yeah, he has his entire career is enhanced life -3 or 4, basically. Yeah,
Sounds about right.
what a time! What a time! Sheesh. That's why I'm saying we need some more new blood out here. We need some more new commentators. We need more new players. We need more new TOs, especially. Like, we always need more TOs because.
How does Sun do Tuesday, Fridays? Is a manager at his job, monthlies and stuff.
Yeah,
Has
the unsung heroes of the community.
Yeah,
like big shout outs to Sun, big shout outs to Gentan, big shout outs to File, big shout outs to Raffle Fox, my homie. Can't wait to see you at SmashCon, man.
like literally like. I don't individually know, but the entirety of the KML like existence, like the TOs that are in that group, the like stream people who just stream all that local stuff. KML himself, that man, he's a child. He's when he's 18, but he's a child pretty much. He's been doing that since he was like 16, 15.
I'm so thankful that like KML and people like him or people like them are just like putting in that work to fill in the roles in the community. Because as much as I love this game, I can't be around forever. Like, as much as Sun loves this game in the community, he can't do this forever. Yeah. Like, we need more new people to.
It's simply just not profitable. And even like the most profitable of games are not living up. I'm just surprised Daigo has been doing it. Like, not only has he been like doing it for as long as he have, but he's been consistently good at it for as long as he's been around.
Yeah.